Just trying to get
Hurricane, tornado.
Are you acknowledging that's yours?
Apocalypse.
That's yours over there.
Apocalypse. I'm at Caitlin's. Tom's playing. What are you playing, Tom?
Call of Duty.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, they have a movie coming out that they say is like a mixture of Call of Duty, I don't know, and two other things, but Call of Duty is just what stuck in my head.
Really? I'm over here with Caitlin. Claire's on her way, and we're doing a little celebration today. Woohoo! Mimosas on Sunday. Char is still relaxing today. He's gonna take it easy, and we're going to. What are we doing? We're just gonna lay by the pool. We're gonna actually go
Maybe
and
paddle boards, but it might be too windy.
we were thinking about paddleboarding, but it's kind of like overcast and it's a little bit windy. If you can see the, you know, like the trees right there, it's a little bit too windy. So our lovely day out on the paddleboards turned into like the windiest day ever. Literally, look at the trees right now. This is what we're dealing with. Claire, next year on her 1-year anniversary of being married, is going to Australia and New Zealand and where else? That's it? For 3 weeks. So we were just talking about how there's like a season for bungee jumping and things like that, and how I missed out on it because in Australia you can't, but in New Zealand you can. So she's trying to get convinced to go to the one in New Zealand that's like 143 meters.
Oh, it's not gonna happen.
What'd you say?
It's not gonna happen. Ever. It's never gonna happen.
I think it will.
I don't know.
I think you will. I think you should go hang gliding.
That would be fun.
That would be really
I could
cool.
totally hang glide.
That would be
There's,
so
like,
cool.
Glowworm caves and
Yeah.
stuff over there.
Hell yes.
Mind
pretty
blown.
cool.
I know.
That'd be cool. And there's a pink lake where no joke, the water is pink.
Can you drink it?
I don't know.
I'm like, I want to drink the pink water.
Yeah. Pink champagne. Okay, what was it? Pink champagne.
Pink champagne.
It's not terrible,
If you want
but
to eat, we can go eat something real quick.
anyways, this weather is so nasty. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not good conditions to go paddleboarding. Caitlin actually brought those out all by herself,
And
and
that cooler that smelled like fish. Why don't you just get that little thing over there?
she did clean that cooler because we were gonna bring the cooler.
So for a couple days, I'm like,
So we were gonna bring that cooler out on the paddle boards and then go out and kind of hang out in the water, but it's way too windy. It's super overcast, and it's just kind of a funky day. It's not terrible, but it's kind of a funky day.
when it's windy on a paddleboard, you can't stand, because when you stand, you literally go in circles.
Yeah, and it's a lot. I mean, if you've never paddled,
in circles.
I agree. And if you've never paddleboard before, you're like using your entire body to go paddleboarding.
You have to sit to be able to paddleboard.
Well, yeah,
It's really windy.
when it's windy, you have to be able to kneel and do it that way. But the proper way is obviously to be standing up, and so it's really, really intense. But my whole point was, Caitlin drugged those two bad boys out, and if you guys have never paddleboarded before, paddleboards are huge. I mean, they're not small. They're over 8 feet at least, right? Yeah. Yours is over 8 feet, or is yours like 7.5?
I think mine's about 8 feet. Tom's is about
7
10 or 11.
Really?
Yeah, Tom's is the bigger one.
So I kind of feel bad that you brought them out and we
It
had
is
to sit
windy.
here. But
Wind factor
nice
into
thing is we've got Claire Bear over there and we got Kate, and we're just kind of chilling and talking, and we're actually talking about they're gonna throw me an engagement party, which is still blowing my mind. Where's your dad? Where's your dad? I got a cookie for him. Come on, let's go get him. Hi. Okay, so I know that's not super healthy. No, did she get under? Okay, this is what I love about when Charles comes home. It's like a freaking tornado went through our house, and then there was like a tsunami, and I believe an earthquake, maybe 2, like category, what is it, category 5? But it goes through our bedroom. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
This is me unpacking. I'm getting ready to pack again in a day. I'm just trying to get.
Hurricane, tornado,
Are you acknowledging that's yours?
apocalypse.
That's yours over there.
Apocalypse. And,
Yours?
okay, that is mine. But it's all combined in one area. Charles, it's like his suitcase threw up everywhere.
Well, also, these only girls found all the toys within everything.
Oh, did you? I see.
They've been making it
So,
worse.
I got his subs. I got his pub subs.
Okay.
And,
Are
went
those
to my
race cars going on? I keep
yeah, I told you. They wake me up every morning.
Right.
The races wake me up every morning. It's only this weekend. I wish we could have gone and shown you guys because it's actually pretty cool. I'm not...
Why can't we?
Because it's over?
So you wanna go on a golf cart ride? Yeah, that'll get her going. D, I'll be back, I'll get you next. We've been taking it pretty easy. Oh, okay, kind of right in front of me. I've been specifically taking it pretty easy today because of what happened yesterday. Tomorrow, come on, Mar, come on, sit. You know how to sit. Tomorrow, I actually gotta go get a checkup for my MRI. It's been 3 months. We've been pushing it to 3 months now since I'm off the chemo. And then I gotta go all the way to Orlando for the rehearsal. Where are you going? The rehearsals for the tour. We have done the MRIs now every 3 months because of not being on chemo. It's kind of like a, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like a reward or kind of like a way to ease the stress of not having to go every month, which is kind of nice because especially when I'm traveling on tour and things like that, it's just being home, having to go and get an MRI every freaking month is just kind of like a pain in the butt. So I got to do it tomorrow and then just before tour. And I mean, I'll be completely honest, it kind of does stress me out a little bit more doing it every 3 months just because of the fact, oh, it's nice and blurry, that's cool. Because when you're on every month, you can kind of keep on top of things a little bit quicker. But with 3 months, you kind of have that window of like worrying. And I think you guys have already figured out that I worry kind of a lot unnecessarily. I'm like kind of what's a worry wart, which is a disgusting way to call somebody who worries a lot. It's a wart. So tomorrow's gonna be a busy day, hopefully filled with awesome. No, it's gonna be awesome, good news. And then we're gonna go do rehearsal, and then I think Wednesday the tour starts and all that fun stuff. Oh, there's a black cat. We're gonna go the other way now. We will not let that cat cross our path, guys. If it does, you have my permission to eat it. Not really, but just scare it a lot so it feels like it's being eaten. Decided to park the golf cart and get a little more exercise. Stupid thing, I gotta fix that when I get home. Thinking about this last tour, it was probably one of the coolest tours we've done in a very long time, especially overseas. Got to meet a lot of you guys, got to see a lot of cool things that we normally don't get to see. On top of all that, Allie and I got engaged, which is the coolest, most amazing thing. And I mean, like, real talk, I know there's people out there that are gonna find the negative in such a positive thing, and I don't care. I mean, I'm so happy. I know Allie's so happy, and it's one of the greatest things that's happened to us. In life, you're gonna find out more and more that there's always gonna be these negative people that are gonna try to bring you down to their level. I don't know why, that's just how life is. And you know, with every negative thing, there are probably about 1,000,001 positive things, and I feel like that's like the ultimate thing you learn in life as you get older. Like I said, real talk though, I mean, it was obviously very scary for us to decide to show that with people because we know there was gonna be a lot of people that are gonna try to hate on something so beautiful. You know, we decided to do it just because we wanted to be true to ourselves, and we knew that it would be something that a lot of people, despite some negative people, would enjoy. And at the same time, we did it for ourselves. That's the main reason why we did it. You know, life is one of those things. I always say it kind of seems like a broken record, but life is one of those things where it's like, you never honestly know where it's gonna take you, and there's a lot of crappy things. I always say it's like a roller coaster. There are like crappy things that happen to you in life. I mean, I can tell you a few things, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of beauty, and that's what you really need to focus on. And that's what I've been trying to focus on, is the beauty in life, because otherwise it just makes you a really negative and crabby person, and you never want to be like that. If there's one thing you could take from negativity on the internet, just to say the internet, let alone everything else in life, is that you should not be like that. Take that negativity that you see and go the complete opposite way, and it will make you a better person. In my life, I've met a lot of really negative people. This is not even on the internet, just in life, I've met a lot of negative people, and I try to take those lessons that they have showed me unintentionally by being a jerk. Like, one thing I like to do is, like, when you're in public and somebody's being really rude to you and they're like just being a jerk to you, like say a grocery store or something, and they're just being a jerk, a fun thing to say to them, and it's kind of funny, it's like it pushes their buttons to a point where you're being nice, but at the same time you're kind of jabbing, and then you feel a little bit better, is that you say, "Have a better day," as you leave. I promise they will think about that, and they will hopefully change the way that they're acting. Because some people just act like toddlers. Actually, I shouldn't even say that. Sometimes kids act better than adults. And that's actually kind of strange to think about right there. But you know, whatever, fuck it, right? An amazing thing happened. I got to share it with you guys, even though it was terrifying to share it online. And yeah, and that concludes my little rant for this evening. Because I have to have one of those every once in a while, otherwise I go insane. If I had to pay my camera the way a therapist gets paid, I'd be absolutely broke. If I had to pay my camera the way a therapist gets paid, I'd be absolutely broke. If you ever actually really need to talk to somebody, I suggest just picking up a camera, whether or not you put it online, and just venting. It makes you feel a lot better. That's something actually I talked about in the vlogumentary interviews that you guys will see eventually. And also Wheezy Waiter, Craig, did an interview with me, I think it's online now. You can probably find out, it was like a PBS special. And I kind of said the same thing, how talking to a camera is like venting, it's like a therapist. So you guys are all like doctors, essentially. Some are better than others, just like doctors. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for listening to me rant today, and get ready for the tour and all the fun stuff. So that ends up happening in, I think, 2 or 3 days. So I will see you guys tomorrow as always. Bye, guys. Cannot wait to see the girls, cannot wait to see Weasel, can't wait to see Allie. I'm so excited. Yes, I'll check it out. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Going home.